Never say never. My husband and my oldest son were like never getting a skid steer. My youngest son has wanted one for quite a while. And now we found a specific use for it. So we looked on an auction and we picked this up. It's just arriving. We have a gentleman come out today to work on our cat skid steer. It's just me. What are you doing? Of course he quits now. Lay down. Oh yeah? That's... Gonna put the straw bales in here. Look at that. Lots of room.
Well, the 6200's front tire, very bald tire, finally it's got a puncture, so we're making use of the skid steer to get bales tonight, and I'll be using it for the mixer in the morning. Couldn't have did that if I didn't go pick up that bucket the other couple days ago. I feel like I can see better in the dark with this. We got some nice LED lights on this thing, so probably need a nice good clean on these windows, but it's not too bad. And it handles these bales pretty easily.
Now we have a flat tire. These tires were going pretty bald. You can see that there. So we knew it was coming. So we've ordered tires with Dan the tire man, and he's gonna bring them out when he gets them and replace both front tires. So we'll be good to go again. But thankfully, day before this happened. My daughter and I went down to Millbank to Equipment Ontario and picked up a fork prom bucket for the skid steer because it only had a scoop bucket with it, and we got the safety bars too. Just thought that would make us feel a little safer with having a bale over our heads. So so he's been using that now to fill the TMR in the mornings, and it's working really well. So pretty happy about that. So this skid steer we picked up from auction, and we got it at a pretty good price. But yeah, it's we had to get some work done on it. It had some alarms, and a sensor was gone on it. That was the problem. So they got that fixed, and yeah, just you get an old machine, you don't know what you're getting into. So this is what we got. We're using it, and we'll see how it goes. We haven't had one before, so it's all new to us. Shane went and looked everything up, and he's been trying to get all the filters and the oil changed and stuff. So he did that before he went back on the ship. And yeah, thankful to be able to use it now. So it's pretty heavy duty. It's a little bigger probably than we would have liked to have gotten, but it can easily handle round bales. So especially our heavy wet bales that we use. Yeah. So now we're gonna use it for what we actually got it for. Hopefully it starts. Nice. We also got the joysticks changed. They can change how they're set up and how they work, and they were terrible before. So when we had the guy out here, he was able to change the way that operates. You're just gonna leave it there?
Yeah, I was just letting it warm up.
Oh, I see.
I need to take the bucket off anyways.
Yeah.
I can't do that from inside.
No. Well, there he's putting the spreader into position. He got it all hooked up. While I'm waiting for him, I'll just show you the feed room before it gets too much messier. We cleaned it up solid over the summer. It gets pretty busy around here, and you don't have time to get everything the way you want it sometimes. So we cleaned the floor up in here, and we reorganized things. We put all our mineral bags in this corner, and then we can store our plastic that goes for recycling here and garbage, and then every time he gets a bag or two full, he can take them up where I made a spot for it up in the old barn in the granary. I cleaned up an old bin in the granary, and it has a door that's accessible to the outside, easy for the guy that comes to pick it up. And then we got a skid of Mag-Ox, this magnesium we put in our feed because this area is short on magnesium. So we thought we'd get it by the skid full and see how that goes. And just kind of tidied up and put things away a little bit better for the winter especially. And still haven't got the augering system set up from the bin outside, but yeah, it's a bit of a trial figuring out how we're gonna do it. We want to do it right the first time.
Getting into my
Cage?
tight space.
Yeah, it's kind of cozy in there.
Yeah.
You just barely fit. Can you explain the joysticks the way they were before?
So it used to be both joysticks, like this joystick controlled the wheels on this side, this one on this side. So forward, you'd go forward, backwards, you'd go backwards. So if you put one way or the other way, you turn.
Okay.
But then this one would do the loader
Oh.
when you would pull it in and out,
Yeah.
going up and down, and this one would do the bucket. So the bucket was fine.
Yeah.
The loader was very hard for us to figure out, and to be able to drive you had to have both both levers always moving.
Okay.
If you ever so slightly didn't go straight forward or straight back, then your loader started doing things.
Oh, yeah.
So now we have this joystick controls the movement, and this one does the loader and bucket.
Okay. That's nice. More what you're used to with your tractor and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is exactly what we're used to with the loader tractors, so then this one is just learning to move around with it, which is just like the lawnmower, except that when you pull it back, it's opposite of what it should be.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think there's a way they can change that.
All right. All right. Well, I'll watch you hook up your bucket. Onto this thing, they're not used to driving it yet, so, but guys like learning stuff like this, so they'll figure it out. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Okay. Neat. Down because he can't open the door unless the bucket's all the way down, which is kind of a nuisance for doing round bales.
I don't know if I'm just don't have the practice thing yet, or if this plate is so worn that it makes it difficult to hook up.
Right.
And unhook buckets.
Yeah. But other than having to get off and do that, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll meet you up there. Melinda's running to come help. There we are. We're at the south end of the barn and we're going in on the scrape alley. And so this is what we mainly got the skid steer for. Can't do this with a tractor. And even this skid steer's on the big side for it. So instead of cleaning out the compost pad completely, we're just going to keep taking along the scrape alley out. Maybe 3 to 6 manure spreader loads at a time. We find that the cows, once it gets higher like this, they don't like to step down onto the scrape alley. So our numbers are going up, or going down on average visits. We think that this is why. This is the first time John's done this, my son John. The last 2 times we did it, my son Jasper did it because this was his baby. A good time? You're running around. Pack looks really nice today. Huh. Here comes Mo. While I'm waiting for Mo to get done, collector or manure collector, I'm gonna go get this thing going. For some reason it just stopped here. How our fish are doing. Cleans these things every day, and yet look how dirty it gets so quickly. They put feed in it. Those are our fish. They've been in here all, I don't know, since last spring. They're doing really well. Ron pushes them into this hole here and under the float while he's cleaning out the trough so they don't fall out on the ground. He has a hard time training his fish. They don't always do what they're told. Hi, duck. Girls, look at them lined up. Yeah, it was time to get that scrape alley and the manure clean. See, that's what gets dropped by the manure collector. It comes down along here, picks up all the extra compost. So once we get this done today, what he's doing, that should help that for quite a while. Yeah. So I come to the office and I grab the tablet. And this is what we run the Juno and the collector with. Yeah, so press for Juno and it'll give me instructions. I'll have to clear alarms probably. Says it's connected. Okay, yeah, strip is not found. All right, so let me see. Mark is solved. All right, battery not enough for route. Ugh. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to unpause it. And away it goes. That's all it took. And I'm going to go out, disconnect. It's just something we didn't know about. You got to disconnect and say okay, and then that saves it from having troubles later. All right, that's done. There he goes, doing his route. It's a good sized bucket. Load with it. There you go. Yeah, not something you can't do with a tractor very easily. Turn on a dime like that. Safety ring needs to be released. So now I have to drive it. Keep pause, press and drive Juno till safely. All right, how am I gonna do this? Okay, so now I just have to drive it back. I think I can drive it in a straight line, straightforward. Certain buttons you can push, but I have to bring it back to the charger. It's like a joystick, only on a screen, so you can drive it like that. And then once it's on the charger, it'll go back to working on its own, hopefully. Just gonna steer it a little bit. Oops, not that far. There. So once it finds a strip, it'll say green on the strip, which is this strip on the floor here. Then you can give it instructions to get to its port. So then I go to, where is it? Chargers, drive the chargers on the left. Yeah. Charger drive forward. Try that one. Yes, I do. Okay, let's see what it does. So it's gonna drive forward to the charger. And then once it's back on the charger, it'll charge and then it'll go back into operation on its regular routes. Hopefully it follows the strip. Yep, good. Okay. Yep. And there we go. So sometimes it gets lost and it needs a bit of help. We haven't had to pick it up yet when it's been completely dead and put it back. It's been able to always have enough power to get back here. So that's it. So now it's in operation and I can go out of here and disconnect it. Okay. I don't know why, but I keep forgetting about this, but we've had this trouble before. So when I start having trouble with one of the robots, the Juno or the collector, I have to remember once a week I should go in here. Oh, went to the wrong spot. Hold on here. Hold this down, go to information and storage and cache and clear the cache, whatever it is. And that, for some reason, keeps the machine running. So I did that, didn't have any more troubles with the Juno. There he is cleaning his trough. We had to move the fish out of the way. to get a skid steer. I guess you got your way. We just hope that we can keep it running and it works for us. And so far this seems to be one of the main reasons that we got it, and it seems to be paying off.